Hey everyone, this is Vin Robinson and you're watching the Coast to Coast Sports Show. We're here today at 9 Round Sage Creek. You know what I love about this location? Is that there's no set class times. This is awesome. I get a 30-minute full body workout.
Always make sure you keep your elbows in tight. One connecting, one protecting. So one hand connecting, one protecting. Jab, cross. Jab, cross.
You know what? This is awesome. And instructors always included. You're watching the Coast to Coast Sports Show. I'm glad to come here because the workout changes daily.
His energy on every ball, and by the time game 10 came, he had used all of it, and he was out of gas.
Greg needs a strike to stay in the match.
Great ball.
But Greg could rattle off a six-bagger, no problem. Made that spare.
We're sitting at 5-3.
Yeah.
Greg's obviously got a tough hole as far as pinfall.
Yeah. It was a critical spare there, even though he didn't win that frame. He got a good count, got the
Greg
spare.
maxed out at 274.
Roasted.
Wow.
It's a really good shot.
Let's see the replay on that one.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's the other part of this game. When the pins come down, we think that they're a perfect set, but if the pins, when they're coming down,
I got the spare. Yeah, like we can't see down there sometimes.
Yeah, and you know, that's why some guys have in their routine of resetting the pins every time.
Yeah, because I've been back there, and sometimes I watch the pins and stuff. They could be an inch out, and you have no idea.
Exactly.
And then
they
breaks
look
like
perfect
that
from here.
Yep.
Visually, they look good, but
big shot from Brad here.
yeah. Well, actually, it's virtually over right now because
2:30.
Greg
That's the match. I always like seeing. I want everybody to do well, but I always like seeing the outer towner guys do well because then they'll come back.
Without a doubt, yeah. You know, that's the neat part of this game. When we're on the lanes, we all want to beat the brains out of our opponent, but when it's all done, it's a big family. We enjoy life, you know, enjoy one another's company.
That's got a maximum 340 here. If he could
Oh, nice ball.
Shot.
Yeah.
You know, I look at the stats of what they did. Brad has been, so far, 10 for 10 on the middle, and Greg has been 9 for 10 on the middle. So when you look at their competence of being able to hold, we look at it and say, you know, that's they're throwing. It's just a case of having the fortune break your way or like Greg.
Just a bit more on the side.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Either a little bit more rotation, a little bit more lift, or a quarter of an inch either way, and that could have made all the difference.
Yeah, another great game.
Greg needing a spare to win the 10th frame.
Oh, that right corner on that lane. Grab your ankles.
Yeah. So he needs this to spare here to win this frame, to give him 8 frames to 2.
Just 7-3. Or no, pardon me.
Oh, no, it could be 6-4.
6-4. You bet.
Actually made it pretty close in frames.
Yeah.
Frame wise, it was yeah. So with that, Greg wins $200. Brad wins $300 and advances on to collect the award.
Is that a 4 set? Oh,
All right. So congratulations to Brad. Our next match will be Michael Wist against Mark Miller.
well, congratulations, Brad. How are you feeling right now? I know that you bowled this morning, and I was watching you're a little struggling this morning. Last couple games, you started to pick it up. How did you bring that into this match?
A few adjustments this morning for sure. We were playing a little bit on different sides of the lane, but I think I found a pretty good line in the last couple of games there, and that showed there. So we'll see if we can keep it going.
Yeah, good luck the rest of the way.
Right on. Thanks, Brad. Thanks.
Job. Cross, duck, cross, hook. Nice.
There's a different trainer-led drill every day. This is awesome.
First step in archery is our stance. We want to have our feet about shoulder width apart with our weight evenly distributed over both feet. If you're a right-handed shooter, you'll have your left foot closest to the target, and if you're a left-handed shooter, you'll have your right foot closest to the target.
Life isn't on a schedule. Why should your workout be? Get stronger on your time. 30-minute kickbox fitness with no class times and a dedicated trainer. It's about time. 9 round, stronger in 30.
She didn't have a proper place to train. She didn't have the proper equipment. She didn't even have a coach. And in the end, she didn't get to go.
So go 1, 2, 3 times around your wrists. We're going once around your thumb now, so we're going to go right around here. Come up to your knuckles. 3 times around just your knuckles here now.
Fit tip.
Hi.
Guess we're going back.
Yes, I'm Robin. Come on in.
Back here at Hunter Physiotherapy and Massage. We're here today with Robin. Robin, what brought me here today is sitting at my computer and my upper back is killing me.
Okay.
I don't know what it's from, but I came to see you. So,
whereabouts are you feeling it?
well, to be upfront with you, it's kind of just right in my shoulder blade right here.
Okay. When did that start? How many days ago?
I'd say probably within the past week,
Okay, so it's recent.
fairly recent. Yeah.
Okay. What do you do for work?
Paper push all day long.
Okay. So you sit at a desk, on a computer. Okay. So, have you had any previous injury to that shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've played high-level sport. You know, you're always injuring. You got your hands above your head. Creates a lot of injury.
So have you done rehab for that shoulder before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I
All right.
have.
So you're familiar with exercises and things for the shoulder.
Yeah, absolutely. I like to take home my homework.
Excellent. Are you still doing exercises that you used to do for your shoulder?
I have to say probably not, because I'm training and weightlifting different. So
Okay.
I think that the chronic problem is probably starting to come back.
Okay.
Even more so now that I'm hunched over a computer.
All right. So what we need to do is we need to open you up the opposite way. If you're always hunched at a computer, then we need to open you up to open your front body and to strengthen the back body so that your body is strong enough to keep you upright. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So first I'm going to take a look at your shoulder. We'll see the range of motion and see if there's any spots that are, if there's any areas that are really tight, or if there's very sharp pain anywhere that could guide me to something else, something being out of alignment. And then after that we can get into some massage and some exercises and stretches.
Okay, great. Well, I sure don't want to take into the next step wearing what I'm wearing. Then I jump into my Superman outfit and then we'll get into it.
Absolutely. Sounds great.
All right.
So we're just going to move that shoulder blade around. Sometimes the shoulder blade can get stuck on the ribs. So get into all those muscles around that shoulder blade. it's too much, you let me know. All right. Getting that blood flowing. Finding those spots. And often when you work at a computer, the muscle that lies right on top of the shoulder blade, the infraspinatus muscle, it gets really fatigued. Yeah, and there's usually some trigger points in there.
So now, Robin, all those exercises that you showed me before, this will help the shoulder?
It will help the shoulder for sure.
Okay.
It'll help open things up, but it's not going to fix you. The exercises alone won't fix you.
Okay.
Because there are alignment issues, because there are so many trigger points in the muscles and so much tension in the muscles. Those exercises will help, and they'll be good for you to help you get through your day at work. If you're feeling like your back's getting sore, your shoulder's getting tight, you're getting some pain in your shoulder, get up and do your exercises.
Okay.
But in conjunction with the massage, that's what's gonna really help you heal.
So basically with my health benefit, when I come in, the main thing is to identify with you my areas that are bothering me, and you'll help navigate my way back to recovery?
Exactly. And each time you come, you may have something else going on.
That's right.
Speaking of which, is there any other areas that we want to work on today with our hour?
Yeah, I think my right knee tends to bother me quite a bit as well.
Okay.
So if we could focus a bit of attention on there, it would be appreciated.
Absolutely. So after we finish up with this shoulder, at the back, I'm going to get you to turn over.
Okay.
Okay, so equally as important as getting into the muscles around the shoulder blade, I also need to get into the muscles in the front of the shoulder. So this isn't always pleasant because these muscles tend to get really, really tight in through the pecs because of our postures every day, the shape that we put ourselves in. So these muscles get tight. So I'm going to open up the pack.
Okay.
So again, just tell me if it's too much. Tell me if there's any sharp pain. There shouldn't be. I like to work in gently. We have an hour. So just open up those pec muscles, increase that range of motion.
I guess it's important, like before there, to remember to keep breathing through this.
Yeah, keep breathing.
What do you recommend for water intake after a massage?
Lots.
Keep hydrated.
Keep hydrated. The more water you drink, the better you will feel. The muscles and the fascia in our bodies is made up of a lot of water, and we need that water for the muscles to be able to glide on each other smoothly. And when you're dehydrated, those muscles just get stuck together and they can't glide smoothly. They can't work properly together. This isn't a spa.
She's small, but she packs a punch, I'll tell you that much. Oh, yeah, I can feel it. Usually, like with the ball, when I go like that, that's the only place I can really get it on my own.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing. You can only do so much self-care on your own, and then you need an expert to come in and dig in.
Save the day. Yeah.
Does that feel all right? Yeah, I'd like to see that range of motion increase, that's for sure. Yeah. So we'd work through all those areas.
Okay.
And depending on what the injury is, what the issues that are going on, would depend on how many times you'd have to come in. Some people just come in once a month for a maintenance massage.
Okay.
If they're feeling good, they have no real complaints, but they want to make sure they keep feeling good.
So, would every 2 weeks be overkill?
No.
Would every week be overkill?
Nope.
Wow.
Not for this.
Okay.
You've got thick tissue, and this is, an ongoing issue. So every week for the first few weeks, just to really break down that tissue and reestablish good habits.
Okay.
And then we'd reassess after a couple weeks.
Okay.
And of course, whatever I would do on your bad side, I also do on the good side.
Okay.
Not only to keep that balance, but also for me to assess what the good side, what your normal side feels like.
Okay.
So we would always spend
A little
some
time on
time.
both sides.
Absolutely. So tell me about your knee.
Well, one of the things that really tend to bother me is it swells more than this one. I'm not quite sure why that is.
When does it swell?
After high aerobic activity.
Okay. So explosive movements. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, jumping.
Okay. Do you stretch?
Yes.
Excellent. So you stretch your quads,
Yes.
you stretch your hamstrings,
Yes.
stretch your calves.
Yes.
You roll. Do you use a foam roller at all?
Yes.
Okay. Good. And how often do you do those things?
4 to 5 times a week.
4
to 5 times
Oh,
a
I thought
week.
you said 45.
No. 4 to 5 times a week.
Okay, that's excellent. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, so with the swelling, is there pain as well?
Not so much pain.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you could
well,
tell that
that's-
it's puffy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good that there's not pain. You have an old injury to that
That's
knee,
right.
Okay.
Yes.
So what was the initial injury?
Floating cartilage
Okay.
in the kneecap.
Okay.
So I believe that I have to get a scope to have the cartilage drained.
So that could
Smooth
be
out.
why it's swelling, because there isn't enough cartilage in there to support that joint. So the body's very good at creating other ways to support a joint, such as increasing the swelling there to stop you from doing what you are doing. And also, do you find your IT band gets really tight?
Yeah, the IT band gets extremely tight.
Okay, so what I know with the IT band, it's not an actual muscle. It's a band of very thick connective tissue that helps support the outside of the knee joint, but it also supports the hip. So really, really important when treating the IT band, you not only want to foam roll it and massage it, you also need to strengthen the muscles at the hips that support that whole side of the leg. So that's really, really key. So do you do any strengthening for your hips at all? Anything specific that you can think of?
Yeah, well, I do reverse sit-ups, so
Okay.
I think that would help with it.
So the part of the muscles that the IT band actually attaches onto is the glute muscles. So the muscles of the butt. So there's the glute max, the glute medius, and the glute minimus. And those glute medius and glute minimus that sit more on the side of the hip, those are the ones that you really want to keep strong. And those are the ones that, unless you do very specific exercises just for those, you don't ever really target them properly. So doing squats or running, it's not gonna strengthen them.
So I do an exercise that's like out pushing and pushing.
Good, yeah, that's good. So you use weight to do the
Yes, very lightweight, but
very lightweight.
yeah.
Okay, so I'd like to show you another variation of something
Sure.
that will really get those muscles in there firing, and you should feel it right through that whole side of your leg working, and that's going to help support that knee joint that obviously lacks some support in some way.
Okay.
So I would like to show you that, and we're going to move to the mats to
Let's
do that.
do that.
All right, so you can hop down off the table. Yeah, get comfortable. Have your elbow right under your shoulder. You can use this hand for support because you are going to be staying on your side. It's sometimes nice to take a bit of a bend in the hips so that you just have a little more stability. So There's a whole pile of exercises you can do in sideline position, but I'm going to go through just a few just to get that burn, just so you can feel where you want to get that strength. So you're going to lift your foot up off your other foot, lift your top leg, yeah, and then you're going to point your toes so that you feel like the whole leg engage. All those muscles are now on. You're going to lift your leg. These are called leg lifts. So you're going to lift and lower, but you're never going to rest that foot. You're going to keep going. You want to go nice and slow. So you want to aim for, if you can start with doing 8 of those, and then we'll move into the next exercise. So the next one is like a bicycle motion. So you're going to bend your knee without resting, bring it towards your chest, yeah, and then kick back. Yep, bring it towards your chest, kick back. And if you feel like that arm is in the way, you don't need to use it, yeah. You can even rest it here.
Go higher.
Yeah, exactly. Get more range of motion. So I want you to keep your foot a bit higher than where it is. Yeah, there you go. Good. And then right after doing about 8 of those, you're not going to rest, and you're going to do big leg lifts. So you're going to lift high. So do you feel that that leg is...
Oh, that leg's burning.
There you go. You got the burn. Good. And then we're going to do one more. So I'm going to let you rest. You're going to bend your knees. You can do the clown. So you're just going to open up the legs, and at the top you're going to really squeeze your butt, because those are the muscles you want to fire. So squeeze at the top and then slowly lower.
Great.
All right?
That's my homework.
That's your homework. Are you going to do it?
I'm doing my homework.
All right, so that I'd like you to do at least 3 times a week. So just add it into your stretching routine.
Okay.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So ladies and gentlemen, that was another Fit Tip moment. Robin, thank you so much for taking the time to spend with us here today at Hunter's Physiotherapy and Massage.
Thank you for coming, and I will see you soon.
Very good.
Fit tip? We want to hear about it. Simply log on to coasttocoastsports.net under Contact Us tab to book. Health and wellness, making life better one day at a time.
Check this out. You get the 9-round pulse heart rate system results emailed to you after every workout. How great is that? You could be any fitness level.
Nice. Gonna come ring the gong. 1 ring for a good workout, 2 rings for a great workout, 3 rings for a killer workout.
At 9-round Sage Creek today, I got a killer workout.
Great job, Kevin. You're in this belt today. Here you go. This pump. Good job, buddy.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We're here with David and Melissa, the owners from 9-round Sage Creek. You guys were involved with the Kick Cancer promotion last month. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we had a great day that day. Kick Cancer for Cancer Care Foundation Manitoba. We did over 12,000 kits in that day. So we had people come in from the community, not just members, but it was open to everyone in the community. You can come by and do kicks. We were doing kicks outside the gym, doing kicks inside the gym for a 3-minute period of time. They could kick as many times as they could. And we raised a ton of money, and it was a great event for everybody in the community that day.
Through all of the kicks and individual donations from members and also public coming in and making donations, we raised over $7,000 for Cancer Care Manitoba. And it's really good for us because it's our way to give back to the community for supporting us. We have members that are struggling with the disease, and it's a way for us to give back and support them when they come into the gym.
You know, you two are doing some terrific things for our community.
Thanks,
Thank
Kevin.
you very much for having us here today. Catch us next time on Coast to Coast Sports Show.